Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another day of painting in my cat sketchbook. If you are new to these videos and this is the first one you clicked on, I am currently practicing painting in my cat-only sketchbook. The paintings that I am referencing are from Jen_art on Instagram. Her name is Jennifer. She makes beautiful pet portraits that I deeply admire and hope to be able to make in the future, and I am using her paintings as a reference, as a type of master study for the purpose of learning how she uses color to be able to paint these beautiful pet portraits. And the reason why I am painting cat portraits is because I want to be able to paint my cats in a beautiful portrait style one day. So what better way to practice than in my cat dedicated sketchbook? Today's video topic is about my ever-changing art style, or I could also describe it as my ever-changing art focus or interest. I have many different interests like people portraits, pet portraits, botanical art, and just like illustration in general. I find some illustration styles to be very interesting, and I don't always know where to start when I want to practice all these things, or even if I should limit myself to like one particular style and art practice so I can get better at that one particular style and grow in popularity from that. I don't know. I kind of find that I jump around in my interest a lot, and I don't know if that's a good thing for my art growth or a bad thing. I don't know. I have a lot of different interests, and sometimes when I see like people who do full figure illustration work, I am a little envious because I want to be able to do something like that too, but I don't know in what kind of style I want to do that. And also I just feel like I sometimes lack in creativity and like what I want to do, and portraits are always just like an easy, like straightforward thing for me to do, versus like trying to come up with elaborate illustration. I've been also thinking about like pivoting my illustration style based on like my interests to make it a little bit easier for me to get into it, but I'm not really sure where that is gonna go for me and if I want to do something like that, because I'm also very interested in botanical illustration, which is completely different. But overall, I think that before I even get started on any of those things, I need to work on my drawing skills. And I think that's why my style and my interests change and look so drastically different from each other, is because my drawing skills are not where they need to be. And if you watched my previous episodes, I talk a lot about how as I was looking into botanical art, drawing skills was one of the biggest things that they emphasize if you want to get into botanical artwork. And I know that drawing is very important, but I've always thought that I could get away with poor drawing skills by painting. And I've learned the hard way with my people portraits and a little bit now with my cat portraits that I can't always get away with drawing my or painting my way out of a bad drawing, because that drawing is kind of a foundation of your painting and it's gonna show through the anatomy is a little weird or not. I've been working on slowing down and being okay with erasing and redrawing parts of my drawing before I get painting, but sometimes I'm just super eager to throw some paint down on a paper that I always don't take the time to correct any mistakes in my drawing. I think it's mostly also a point of frustration for me when I keep erasing and redrawing and erasing and redrawing and can't get the right angle, or something is off and I just can't get it right, and I get frustrated and I'm like, you know what, it is what it is, and then I'm gonna paint it. And usually I am able to paint my way out of a wonky drawing, but not always. So I definitely have been trying to find a way to practice my drawing skills in a way that isn't super frustrating for me. And I think that's also reflected in the changes in my art style and also just like my art interest. And I think because my drawing skills isn't where it needs to be, I don't have quite a familiar style yet, but the way that I paint, I think, is very much intuitive in me, and I am very good at like mixing my colors even if I don't always get it right the first time. Although I feel like my style and interests have changed a bit, I also think that it has to do with my drawings and my need to just practice more in the foundational drawing skills that I need to be able to make beautiful paintings. Sorry, this video is pretty short and I did ramble a little bit and didn't really talk much about the painting. I can't wait to share with you the next painting that I have in store, but I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, take care.